Hello motherfuckers and welcome back to my motherfucking channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Tame Impala's current album. First of all, I know a lot of people are going to be like, bitch, you are so late to this. And I know I am, but I feel like now is the perfect time. Like, this is some people's like favorite album of all time. I've heard so much hype about this. And the thing with me is I'm patient. So I knew this album existed and I've been waiting all this time. It's finally that time. I have reviewed all of Tame Impala's albums up to this point, even the Slow Rush. So after this, I'll have no more Tame Impala music to go off. So if you want to see those, there'll be a link in the description. But I'm ready. Okay. The first song off of this album is called Let It Happen. And you know what? It just goes with the mood. It's time. Let's go. Let it happen. It kind of sounds like spooky a little bit. I have to read the lyrics because sometimes I don't understand what he's saying, but you know. I'm really into this, you guys, okay? I love the build-ups, like... Okay. Feels like we're, like, falling asleep, you know? Okay. Okay. Oh, this whole setup right here is just reminding me of like an episode of Regular Show, but I don't know what he's saying, but mood for sure. Oh, that was spiritual. That was awakening. I know I said it felt like we were going to sleep, but it kind of was because the song was like stages. Yeah, because he's talking about being open to things, letting it happen, becoming great, becoming your greatest self. Let it happen. And you know what's weird? After this album is when I personally started hearing about Tame Impala and the music itself. So he was having an awakening. I'm telling you, there is something in the air right now because something was telling me, do this album. I don't know what it is, and I have yet to find out. I was really vibing to that whole instrumental breakdown. That was sickening. You know, maybe it's not so scary to just let it happen. I'm in love so far. But the next song is called Nangs. Yeah, let's go. What the fuck? He better stop. Yeah. Oh my god, this beat is just so fucking sick. Stop. Okay, that song was literally only 2 minutes long, and all he said in the song is, but there's something more than that. Let it happen, and then you go into this. Oh, okay, no, he said, but is there something more than that? Questioning. Letting it happen. In my opinion, I mean, how we're going so far and how these songs have been set up. So I'm so shook. I love exploring albums, and this is an album that is explorable. Excuse me. Ooh. now I'm like, oh, but is there something more than that? Is there something more to letting it happen than just letting it happen? I don't know. Let's keep going. The next song is called The Moment. Bye. Okay, giving 2000s maybe? Okay. Storm clouds are closing. Yeah. 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 It's so trippy. Sickening, and it's going with what I've been trying to say this whole time. Living in the moment. He's trying to live in the moment. Letting whatever is going to happen is the moment, okay? And he's trying to live it, but something inside of him it's like a war going on inside of him. I'll get more into that later with new person, same old mistakes, because you guys, bye, first of all. But he's anticipating this moment. He wants to let it happen. He's anticipating it, but is there more to that? Or whatever he said, like it's just so, but he says it's getting closer every day. Don't cry, we'll be okay. Oh, it's getting closer, call of the damned. Hold on, breathe if you can. It's getting closer. Oh my god. The lyrics are just so, he knows how to put lyrics and melodies together like somebody is stitching, you know? How there are brands out there that are known for the quality and comfort of their clothes. This is that. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense, because like, oh my god. So while he's anticipating this, saying it's getting closer and stuff, he's also comforting himself by saying, breathe if you can, we'll be there soon. Like these kind of soft spoken things that in the back of everybody's head, everybody says to themselves, but sometimes that other voice overpowers that voice and we forget about it. But he is just like putting it in there, and it's, oh my god. I hope I'm not the only one. Let's keep going though. The next song is called Yes, I'm Changing, period. This is Taking a Walk at Night. Oh, yeah. Take me away. I can't be here no more. I'm gonna cry. Are those 808s? The traffic? It's sick. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my god, that was so good. I think I'm understanding what the moment was that he was so anticipating but also scared. He felt himself changing, but he felt himself changing into a new, better person. But there's more to it with that Nags song. Jeez. Because in this song, he was talking about there's no more time for me and you. That me and you will never be. It'll never happen. You need to get over it now. I'm over it. First of all, I love that energy. Icon, king, supreme, legend, stand up. But it wasn't that at all. It was he is changing into a new person. And he likes the new person that he is becoming. Because it's not depending on someone or something. Oh, I'm shook. I'm really shook. Let's keep going. The next song is called Eventually. You guys, I'm just gonna say it right now. I see it. I see the hype that everybody was giving for this album. Why is this giving 90s? Oh, kinda, yeah. Okay, yeah, he's getting over a relationship. It feels like murder to put your heart through this. Bye. Okay, breakdown. Oh my god, I love him. I love him. He's so nasty right now. I can't even take this, I swear. And it's got to be soon. I'm gonna lose it. He better quit. Fuck. Oh, fucking god. Oh my god. That was so emotional. I don't know if anybody else felt it, but I sure did. Jesus Christ. So eventually, she'll get over it in his case, because at this point, it seems as if he is on the brink of getting over it, on the brink of this change, on the brink of letting it happen, on the brink of the moment for him. And eventually, he'll get there. I love how the theme of this album is just so, it's so fucking good. But his vocals are like, they're so mesmerized. Like I can't even see past it. Oops. I can't see past it at all for 5 seconds to even pay attention to half of the instruments that are going on, because the instruments are also very mesmerizing. It's a full package. But let's keep going. The next song is called Gossip. We're heading to Mars? Jupiter. We're heading to Jupiter. Oh my fucking goodness. This just ends that last song. Oh my god, and such a sickening way, bringing it into the next one. In my opinion, that was like kind of a timeout for the album. It kind of was like a breather for the album almost, I feel like, in my opinion, because it calmed me down. I had a lot of emotions for that last song. That was so fucking good. But that was like, okay, bring it back to Earth. We'll come back down. We're here. We're not going to Jupiter yet. But let's keep going. The next song is called The Less I Know, The Better. Damn. Somebody fucked with him heavy. So goodbye. Wait, this is good. I was kind of iffy at first. At first, you know, I was kind of a hater about this song just because it had a star next to it on Apple Music, I'm like, okay, people really like this song. Let's see what it's about. So I still don't see why it's the most popular song on this album, like whatsoever, but I do see the it factor about it. Now it's kind of coming together. This was what happened for him to start changing. He says, I was doing fine without you till I saw your eyes turn away from mine. That is it's so sickening. So I'm glad that he moved on from this. I hope we continue with this changing of a man persona. I really do. So let's keep going. The next song is called Past Life. Let's go. Yeah.
I was picking up a suit from the dry cleaners. Started to trigger. Memories flooded back.
He saw a figure.
Who was that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I go about my day as normal, but I can't seem to pass it off as just a random event. And now I see my life as the banal slog it instantly became. And I don't know if I can go on the same. I don't even know if she has the same phone number. Maybe she does.
Wow, you guys, he's sick. She answered! Oh my goodness, she fucking answered! Come on, Kevin, we were doing so good. Stop. Stop! I don't want that to be the reason I listened to this album today. What the fuck? Everything was going good. He was getting over it mentally, but he said it triggered something in him. And when he seen that figure or whatever in the rearview mirror, that
everything just came crumbling down.
So he finally broke down and just ended up calling her. Ugh. Love, but hate. Love for the drama, but hate because it's like, okay. Oh my god. Let's keep going. The next song is called Disciples. Let's go. He is an icon. At the end, he says, there's so much I want to tell you. He says it twice. So he's back with her. He's back with her. And things are going good so far. I don't know. Because at the beginning of the song, he said he's unsure. But I don't know. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot because I'm like bringing it into my own life. And I'm just like, stop. I just hope for his sake that she has changed and she wants to be with him and only him, because his poor heart, our poor hearts. Let's keep going. The next song is called "Cause I'm a Man." Okay. This sounds so chill. This is chill, but yeah. I like the vibe of the song. It's very slow down. It's very chill, but maybe I was wrong that whole time.
Maybe
it wasn't her. It was him. that was doing the bad. All that time of him trying to change just ended back at square one because he's still doing the thing that caused them to fall out. But he explained it at the beginning of the album as her running off with somebody else. So maybe something like that triggered her to doing that. And now here they are back at square one. And you know, the fact that it made him feel that way, like everything just came crumbling down when he seen her in his mirror and he had to call her. And the fact that he did it again, it's kind of sickening. Kevin, what are you doing? But at the same time, I like that he's being honest. I like that he put it into this work. If this is true, I don't know, because some artists just make up good stories for their albums. I don't know, babes. But let's keep going. The next song is called Reality in Motion. Whoa. Wow. He has me right now. Oh my. Wow. So now they got back together and he messed up again. And now reality's in motion. He's back in the reality that he thought that he was going to be rid of forever. He thought he was almost okay. He thought that everything was almost at peak happiness. And then, boom. It's because he's just a man. Baby, bye. But now things are waking up for him. And it's kind of like that gossip song. It kind of was like a refresher. That's what it was giving me because it was a wake up. Like, reality is in motion, baby. Either do what you need to do or stop fucking around with people's hearts. Like, period. The next song is called Love, Paranoia. Let's go. Ooh. I heard him cuss so much in this album. King. Because it made me feel like I was dying inside. Oh. Okay, my camera died during that song, Love/Paranoia, but I believe it got most of the footage. So far, he has come all this way, got here, thought he could do it again. That's what I want to point out. He thought he was ready to do it again, but also he went off of feeling, and sometimes you gotta let feelings sit. He didn't let it sit. He called her that night and said, "What's up?" So it all comes down to this, and now he is paranoid about loving again. It's like, ugh. But at the same time, baby, it's your fault. Like, he's making it his fault. But, you know, people make mistakes. And that is a perfect segue into the next song. New person, same old mistakes. I'll talk more about it when the song's over. Oh, nothing hits harder than that. And then, yeah. I try, but it's way too late. All the signs I don't read. Yes, you guys. and I still don't know why. Maybe fakes what I. Shit, bitch. Take me. Yeah. And realization is this. Oh my god! And then we go into yes. Oh my god. Yeah. So how will I know when it's right? Oh, no mistake. Oh my god. Stop thinking of the only option. There is no, well, okay. There is a few songs in history that have made me, like, moved me song-wise, for sure. Like, I have a top 5 of my favorite songs. And that is one of the songs because there's just so much that goes into that song, and it's not even fucking funny. First of all, it really puts a cap on this album. It really brings it to what I was saying. The song is what the album is. This is a moment. This is a moment for me. This album has instantly just became a top 10 of my personal favorite albums just off of first listen. It's kind of overlooked. I know a lot of people like this song and feel this song because from the beginning, I first heard this song on Rihanna's Anti because she covered it in beautiful. Honestly, I would put it on par with this. That's how good it is. And I always looked at it as one person having a conversation within themselves. I said earlier that it sounds like a war going on within a person. Somebody's mind fighting their heart. And it just goes to show within the lyrics. He says, feel like I'm a brand new person. And then in another weird kind of sounding voice, he says, but you'll make the same old mistakes. And then he says in the other voice, well, I don't care, I'm in love. And then in that weird voice, he says, stop before it's too late, I know. And then in his regular voice, he says, I finally know what it's like. And then in the strange voice, he says, you don't have what it takes, stop before it's too late. And it's just like, oh my gosh. To this day, the song always makes me feel the exact same. Like, I feel so calm and so serene. And on top of all that, it's very much relatable. Everybody grows and everybody matures and okay. And everybody feels like a brand new person, but everybody has tendencies that it's very hard to change, but sometimes you do, and you make the same old mistakes. You're a brand new person, but you just keep making the same mistakes. It's so prevalent. Wake 'em up. I want to start off by giving this album a 10 out of 10. Easily. This is one of the best albums I've listened to recently and one of the best albums I've ever listened to. Again, added it to my top 5 just off first listen alone. And now I'm going to give you guys my top 5 from the album, which is going to be really, really hard because I added 10 songs from this album, which has 12 songs total. I want to know your guys' top 5, so let me know down below. Okay, I'm going to do 6 because I have a song that's not really a song, but it's a song. New Person, Same Old Mistakes. That song will never get old for me personally. Let It Happen, Past Life, Eventually, and Yes, I'm Changing, but also I want to add that song Nags to it. But also Gossip as well, because like it's just so fulfilling. This album made me feel, after you have a good meal, Like, that's how I feel right now, okay? Okay, so the album started off as him big chested, like he felt like he is ready to go out into the world and feel again and love again. He one day seen this girl in the mirror of his car, like very random, okay? But he didn't take it as a coincidence. He wanted to call her up. So after all that change that he went through, sadness and bitterness and just hate, he finally got rid of that feeling, but he wanted to call her. So he called her, and everything, he felt like everything was back at its peak, back at everything that he had ever wanted. He referenced a time on the beach that they had a long time ago and how it was just so perfect, and if he could live there forever, he would, type situation, but he ruined it. Once again, new person, same old mistakes. He ruined it. He ruined what he thought he wanted his whole life, and maybe that's why he ruined it, because destiny didn't want him. You know, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Destiny did not want him to be with this person. Why do I keep saying he? Is destiny a man? Whoa. Destiny wanted him to be with somebody else, and maybe that came true. I don't know his love life. Like, the album is so well thought out, so well written, but it ended on kind of a solitude note, like new person, same old mistakes, get used to it kind of feel. And that's why that song just makes me feel so like at one, because we are humans, we're gonna make same mistakes, but we continue to grow as individuals and as intellectuals, and we just will continue until our journey ends. But you know, that it's beautiful. I love this album, you guys, not to mention the album cover. I have already said this on multiple occasions that he gives me 80s vibes, like the tone in his lyrics and stuff. It just all sounds very 80s. And that's exactly what this album cover is. It feels very retro, but it feels at the same time current, as the album is called Currents. Retro mixed with currents. And I'm just, everything about this album is perfect, from the album cover to the lyrics. Now it looks like it's kind of like tripping me out right now because I'm a little high, but like it looks like something going through a very large planet. A planet so big that it can't even be captured in this little image, that it's only like a portion of it or a side of it. Or it looks like two dimensions, new person, same old mistakes. It looks kind of alarming and looks a little like anxiety, a little. But there's something about it that just makes me feel like calm. And it might be the orange and yellow strip and red strip through the middle. It kind of like ties it all together. But also the corner over there where it's like purple, black, and like, it's a vibe. I love this album cover. I would say, again, top 10 albums of my personal favorites of all time. Now, I want to know your guys' thoughts and everything. This was probably one of my favorite videos I've ever filmed. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and follow me on TikTok, not Twitter because my Twitter got suspended. But follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye, motherfuckers.